Set at the line for this next drive. And still just down one score. We'll see how big of a role that missed field goal plays because it, of course, could have pushed this to a two-possession deficit for them. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Now they run the option on 2nd down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against them throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Ravens send their punter out now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will be taken at the 13, and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there, and it'll be Dolphin football. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game, 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And Wilson with it, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Here we go. 32.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Tagovailoa. Dancing to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. So Lamar Jackson in the offense. Down by 6. Just over a minute 40 to play. A touchdown could win the Super Bowl as they've got a first down. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Jackson to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
Now the biggest extra point of this man's life. And it is good, and his guys have taken the lead in the fourth quarter of this Super Bowl. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So now it's the Dolphins' turn, trailing by a point, a little over 30 seconds remaining. A field goal wins the Super Bowl, but work to do here on 1st and 10. Tua to throw. He's going to let it fly. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Now that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm, but sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate it was just incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Tua. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now they burn the timeout, and they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Tagovailoa. This for all the marbles. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. And that penalty will move the ball to the 1-yard line.
So difficult to cover a fade route, and you're talking about into the end zone, and sometimes you panic a little as a defender, and the offensive guys are really smart. Sometimes they jump back into you and create the contact.
So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. This undoubtedly the biggest kick of his life. And his kick is good. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the 4th. And the Lombardi Trophy has a home in South Florida. The Miami Dolphins are your Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.